Hey, Stephanie.
Hey,
How's it going?
good.
Okay, so you ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right, so this is really my first time with this on-air stuff. Can I sign it? Are you already going to TR?
I don't know how that happened.
Okay, I see some new stuff here. Control room. What is that about?
Let's see.
Yeah, it's a menu on the left.
Showcase Q&A.
Control room. Google Drive. Google Effects. Well, it looks very fancy. All right. Well, I guess as we're waiting for people to join the Hangout, or maybe they'll watch it later if it saves. I don't know.
I think it's saving.
Okay. Well, what we want to show is functionality, and hopefully introduce people to Google Classroom and see what's going on. I'm looking actually this way because Stephanie is saying right there. So that's why I'm kind of torn between the screen, Stephanie inside. Anyhow, let's take a look at Classroom. So I'm going to share my screen.
And so while Mihal's sharing his screen, so both Mihal and I are math teachers at the University Laboratory School, and we both use Google Classroom in our classes.
All right, am I screen sharing?
Yes.
Okay, you should see an infinite loop right now, and I'm going to go ahead and switch.
Of myself.
Of yourself, which is great. You have some cute pandas behind you, by the way. That is amazing. All right, so classroom.google.com. Here we are. This is my profile. Maybe I should sign out really quickly just to enter the site by signing in. I'm going to sign out from here and see if I can. Classroom.google.com should look like, well, I have to sign in my secret password.
Secret pass.
Oops. Okay. I wanted to show them the home page, but I guess it just takes me right there because it's connected to my Google accounts. Right now, you have to be connected to the classroom using a school account, a Google Education account. So for us, we have one through the lab school, and UH also has one. And depending on your setting the school, you may or may not have one. If your school uses Google, they should be able to do it. Anyway, so here I have my home screen, and I can click on the plus sign right here. Join classes or create classes. Once I have my class set up, I already have all of my classes here. We won't use them in this demonstration because I'm going to protect my students' identities. But anyway, I have all my classes listed inside here. Let's start by creating a new class. So I'm going to take this, click on this plus sign here and create a class. And the class name could be Awesome Google Class. To class in a section, maybe I have many sections. So this would be section maybe section 2 or period 3. Maybe let's do period 8. Okay, it's my period 8 class. Create it. It's creating. It's creating still. And there we go. Great. So I have my awesome Google class. It's period 8 right here. I can change a class theme over here. It's very purple right now.
Let's change it.
Let's change it. What should we do? So this class is a fun class. It's a fun Google class. So let's pick a theme that corresponds to something fun.
What about the jelly beans?
The jelly. I like the jelly beans. I think it's an excellent choice. All right, let's go with the jelly beans. And there we go. This looks pretty awesome. Pretty awesome so far. So here I have, right below, I have stream and students and about. So maybe let's first go to the about section. So I click on the about tab, and here, title of my class. So I can say, welcome to my awesome Google class. maybe hour. As description, in this class, we will explore some of the functionality of Google Classroom. Room, where does class meet? Well, let's say it meets at the Fun Lounge. That's where we are right now. It is very fun, actually our first time here. And then my email is right here. Google Drive folder, this is a cool part. So when you create a Google Class site, it automatically creates a folder. And in that folder, will keep all the files that you share with the students, both the templates of the files, and we'll create folders for your students, and the files will be stored. You actually never have to really navigate any of these folders because you have quick access from this Classroom interface, which is really nice because we all have tons of files on Google Drive, so sometimes it gets a little crazy. All right, so I'm going to just leave it like this. I'm going to save this information. So it's like a welcome page that you want to create. All right, I can add materials here. I'm going to really quickly add materials, and it's asking what kind of materials we have. Well, maybe I'll do a syllabus. Syllabus for this class. And I can either attach a file, or I click attach, I can insert a file using my drive. I can upload something, so I can drag and drop from my desktop. I can select a file from my computer, so I can click here and then look at all the stuff I have. Close my desktop or any folders. I don't want to do this right now, so I'll go back and I can attach a file directly from Google Drive. I can also share a video or any other link I can attach. Let's do attach a Google Drive file. I actually get the similar interface here, and let's say I want to do my syllabus. I'm going to use a fake syllabus. This is my coding elective syllabus I created for my coding class. I'm going to click on this, and it posts right here. Everyone who is in this class will be able to access this file in view-only mode, unless I specify otherwise in the properties document. But so far, everyone by default, anyone who can access this file through this link will only be able to see it. So now I have my syllabus, I will post it. I can post other things too, maybe some materials, maybe some pictures. So I can always add more materials here, and they will just be listed here. Okay, so now I have this sort of set up. I want to maybe add some students. So I can either invite students. I can invite students by, these are my students actually here. They're in my contacts already. So I have a couple contact groups and they're synced here. So I can just check them and invite. Right, a good way to do it also is ask students to head to the Google Classroom site, classroom.google.com, and then I can give them this code right here. Zoom in a little bit so they can join this class. So right here, and maybe Stephanie, what do you think? Can you join my class?
I guess I'll join your class.
All right. So the code is right here, 124 ERN3.
Okay. Should I show how to join?
Yeah. Do you know?
Can I steal your screen share?
Well, you can. Let's see. Yep. I'm back here, and how do I stop screen sharing now? I guess. Okay. I'm not screen sharing anymore. Oh, I said briefly you were screen sharing something.
Let's see.
Oh, I see.
Oh, can you see it? Can you see? So I'm
yeah.
Okay. So you can see my classroom screen.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you see, I just have one class. This is actually the class that I teach. But if I wanted to join a class, so let's say I wanted to know, it was either I'm a student in Mihaw's class, or maybe I'm just another teacher that wants to know what's going on in the class. I can join the class by going to the plus sign, the same plus sign that you use to create your class, and it gives me two options. So I can either join a class or create a class. Now in this case, I want to join, and now it's going to ask me to enter the class code. So can you, Miha, can you hit me with that class code again? It was 1,
Absolutely. 2. I'm going to actually try to make it easy. Oh, because you're under the, it's 124 ERN3. Number 3.
And just like that?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, so I've entered the code, and now I'm going to hit join.
Moment of truth.
I know. Dun, da, da. And there it is. So now I have 2 classes. So when I open up my classroom, this is like my classroom home screen. So I have my class, my math class, the 4+3, but now I also have the awesome Google class that I just joined.
Is that really
and
my profile picture right there?
And I'm excited to see that there's no upcoming assignments, so I haven't missed anything.
Oh, just you wait.
But I can go ahead in, and now, so just so you get a view of the student view, the students click on the class, and here I am, a student, looking at the class here. Let me turn my camera.
We can see this, right? So can you actually see if the information was in the about section?
Yep. Yeah, so there's no assignments yet, so you see there's no posts. So let's just go to the about, because that's where Mihal made all of the edits. And so there we go. So now I see welcome to our awesome Google class. I know where it is. And I have the Google Drive folder information. So if I wanted to access documents through the drive, I can do that as well. Which is important for the students to know that they can do that, because sometimes if Classroom might be down or something's going on, they're having trouble accessing it. An alternative would be to access the homework assignments through the Google Drive folder.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see the syllabus here, and I could even click on it and take a look at it if I wanted to. Okay, so there's the about, and then there's also, so on Mihal's screen, you saw students before, but now as a student view, you see classmates. So you can click on here and see who your classmates are in this particular class. And you can also then send them a message. And then we go back to the stream, which is where we would see either announcements or assignments, but none has been posted yet. So now I'll turn it back over to Mihal so he can go ahead and show you how to post assignments or announcements that I would then be able to do as a student.
Great. Okay, so back to screen share, and let's see. So Stephanie is, I see, a student class. So she signed up using this class code number, which always is here in my student section. We'll see the class code always here. Also, I think in my stream, I'll see on the side here for new classes, class code is displayed here. I can reset it if there's ever a problem. I can also disable it. So let's say I don't want anyone else to join this class. I want poor Stephanie to be the only student. So I can disable this class. No one else can join at this point. Do I want to learn more about the class? Sorry, you can. If when you open it, we'll save you that. I'm going to show you how to post announcements and assignments, and then Steph will show you how that looks on her end. So first, I have 2 options: assignments and announcements. All right, so announcements, just slightly less aggressive than assignments, I have to say. So let's announce welcome to my class. Brief announcement. Be prepared for a lot of homework and fun. Alright, so this is an announcement. I can also attach a file. Same thing like in the about section, what we did, attach a file from my desktop, attach something from Google Drive, share a video or a link to something. And then I can, the fun thing is here, if you have multiple classes that you want to share an announcement with, you can click on your classes tab here, and I see all my other classes, my actual classes I teach. So all 5 classes, I can send this announcement to all of them. I can push this announcement over there to all once. So I'm going to do this for this class and post an announcement. Okay, and students can comment on this one too. So following up this announcement, maybe I'll post an assignment as well. Let's do practice. Just a few practice problems with angles. Follow the directions inside the document. So you have a document. The due date may be assigned for Monday, so I can, from the calendar here, I can create a due date. I can even create a time. The students will see the due date, they will not see the time. So you want to communicate it maybe. If I want to do on October 6th, maybe by class time, maybe by 7:30 a.m., or maybe I want to be done by 10:30 p.m. that night. I probably want to communicate this to the students. I also, more reminders to you, good. Due by October 6th at 10:30 p.m. So we're crystal clear about it. And I'm going to now actually pick the item. I have it in my Google Drive. On the Drive icon here. I have a lot of folders here, but I know that I named the document Angles Practice, and there it is. Just like typing it already, I have it pop up here. Attach this here. Now, this is really important. I have to select from this tab whether the students can review this file, and then maybe they can make their own copies and fill those out and send back to me. They can edit it if I want all students to be able to edit this one file. Sometimes that's a really cool idea for collaborative projects. I will make a copy for each student. So this way, when I select this, Stephanie will get a copy of this document with her name appended to it, and it's going to be neatly organized in a folder for this assignment. And it will be very easy for me to access. So I'm going to assign this right now. And maybe Stephanie can show you how that looks on her end.
Yes.
Oh, so okay, for me that's fine. Just now, so I see 0 done, 1 not done. It's due October 6th. A really cool count right here. So, Stephanie, show us what it looks like for you.
Okay, this one right here. I'll share with you what I'm seeing here. Okay, so you can see actually, you can see my screen, all right?
Yes.
Okay. So at the top here, you see there is this notification that one new item has been posted to the stream, which is nice because it's right there at the top. So when the students see immediately, basically, when something has been posted. So I see, okay, there's one new item, so I'm going to click on that so it refreshes and brings it up. Okay, so I already saw the announcement, welcome to my class, be prepared for a lot of homework and fun, to which I commented, woohoo.
This communicates to me that Stephanie is a very enthusiastic student. She will do very well in this class.
Exactly. And it's nice because so students can interact with the teacher and with other classmates on the stream here. So they see when other students post and when the teacher posts. All right, so now we see this assignment here, Angles Practice. So it's because it was the most recent assignment, it's at the top of my screen here. And then there's also this sort of this tool over here that gives me when the most recent things are due. So due October 6th, Angles Practice, and so I can jump right to that. So let's say there was a bunch of announcements or people were posting, right? I don't want to go searching through the stream. I can actually just find it over here where they keep a list of all assignments. So if I click on Angles Practice, you see it took me to my assignment, and it's thinking about it.
That's a pretty hefty assignment.
Yeah, great. Okay, so good. So we can see here that the assignment is listed, and so I can actually click on it, and it actually tells me that it's not done. And it's not done because I haven't even worked in it at all yet, and I have not turned it in. So we'll get to that in just a second. Let's go ahead and click and open up the assignment. So you can see the assignment that I just opened up. All right, so we see the Angles Practice here, and so let's say I type something, my answer here, and now I'm done. So what I can actually do, and those of you who have used Google Drive and Google Documents before, you'll notice that it looks different because I now have this other button up in the right-hand corner here that says Turn In. So next to where it normally says, where it says Share and Comments, there's also a Turn In button. So let's say I'm finished my document, and I want to turn it in. So Mihao knows that I've completed it. I can hit the turn in button. Okay, and then it says turn in your work. When you turn in this assignment, you'll lose the ability to edit these files. Okay, so once I turn it in, it turns the document into a view only. So I can't make any changes. So I say turn in, although I can unsubmit if I would like. But for now, I'm going to turn it in because I'm all done. Okay, and now it tells me that it's done. So I've completed this assignment at this time, so I know I made it in by the due date. Okay, and now I also have the ability to unsubmit. So let's say that I realized after I turned it in that I forgot to answer one of the questions. I can go back and click unsubmit, and it'll say unsubmit the assignment, and I can add a private note. And maybe let Mihao know I am unsubmitting because, hello. Okay, because I forgot to answer number 3. Okay, so then I hit unsubmit, and now Mihao knows why I'm unsubmitting, because he'll be able to see that I have submitted and then unsubmitted. Okay, so now I have access back into the document. It tells me that I unsubmitted. I go in, I answer number 3, and I hit turn in again and go through the same process and turn it in. And hopefully I turned it in before the due date.
Well, it looks like you did. You have a green done on it, so there's no late sign.
Got it in.
Let's see what I have on the teacher side.
All right.
Okay. Well, on my screen it says that I have 1 person completed the assignment and turned it in, and 0 who have not done it, which means everyone's done it. This class is only 1 person.
It's a good class.
So I can. This is pretty clever. I can click on the assignment here, and I'll see everyone. But I can also just click on the people, see who didn't do it, and who did it by clicking on the done or not done numbers here. So I'm just going to go here to this view, and its practice. I see right here, Stephanie has submitted, and she said, I am submitting because I forgot something. If I click here, I forgot to answer number 3. And I can also see submission history and see what's happening here. So I see that she completed the assignment, unsubmitted, and completed, unsubmitted, and submitted again a minute later. So obviously did not work very hard on the problem 3. Before I put some comments, I want to see what it actually looks like. So I can just click on Angles practice here on the title of the assignment here for Stephanie. Will bring me to that document. And you see this is a change she made right here. My answer. That's the only thing she wrote. Of course, I have the typical thing like the revision history I can use and look at all the edits that Stephanie was doing. And I see that this is all she wrote at this point. I could also see this way if maybe she shared the document with someone else. So Stephanie, I see, is kind of creeping here on this document at the same time right now. She's very impatient, so she wants to know what I say. But right now, she can only view the document. She cannot edit it. I, on the other hand, can edit. I can make suggestions. I can read the final print for documents. So maybe let's make some suggestions. Okay, my answer I will replace with the actual answer right here. Maybe something like this. Maybe I'll add some comments here. So I don't see any work completed on this problem. I thought you submitted it again. And then put some comments in, and then I can just close out this document after I perused it. I can run more comments for the students, maybe coming in their grade. I can also grade it from here. So here in the grade, right now the points are set to 100. Maybe I just want to leave it ungraded. And each time I will have to update, but they will only update the students if I've already scored it to rescore this document. So maybe I want 120, 50, 100. I want my custom number of points, maybe just 5. for this one. I have to update again. And now the grade Stephanie probably deserves maybe a 1 out of 5 on this one. Oh, and then I can return it to her. I can return the assignment. I have to return it for her to see what grade she received on this one and to get some feedback. Stephanie showed effort on number 1 and number 2, but your number 3 was lacking or needs some work. Please see comments inside the document. And I return that assignment. So see, I have it saved here. I returned it. The grade is 1 out of 5. This is posted. Stephanie received my comment. Only these comments are private. Only the 2 of us can see it. No students can look and see these. I have still access to this document. I can still see it. And I can see my suggestions. I can see my comments also, and I can see the document live, which means if Stephanie making any changes, I would see them now. She now has full editing privileges. But I tried so hard, right, Stephanie, to me, and better luck next time. I will write, of course, in jest. I would never write that. Okay, so there we are. That's pretty much the gist of the assignment. I can go back to my stream here. I can look at my students. Stephanie's here. I can select more students. I can email Stephanie right here. I can assign more work. And that's pretty much it.
I think that's it.
Those are the basics of Google Classroom. Of course, there's more things you can do, but I think this is enough for now, for this first cast.
Thank you guys for watching. And if you have any additional questions about Google Classroom, please post it to the Hawaii community.
That's right. We both try to be pretty active in helping guys out. We don't know everything. We're still learning too, but we're pretty excited about
But we know a lot.
all this stuff. Stephanie knows a lot. I'm imitating. But it's been fun. Thank you guys for watching, and till the next episode.